Big fella with the skill level, showing a soft touch at the line.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to O'Neal. No one near him.
As a big, once you get position inside, it allows you to fight and come away with a lot of tough boards.
Allen can't get it to go. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh my, Edwards looking to demoralize the defense a little with that one.
Pass to Keenan. Here's Fernandez to the paint. Here's Lively. There's the block. They get it back. And stolen by Edwards. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It goes on Bam Adebayo.
And looking at Edwards, the offensive skills he has are impressive. Now he must focus on improving his defense.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Fernandez can't get it to go. Here's Harrington. And there's the drive. Lays it up and banks it in.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
And he comes up with a bucket.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
Here's Edwards. And he's knocked off course by the D. So the foul is called, and he'll shoot free throws.
Well, we know Edwards has an impressive skill set, but what really separates him is the competitive edge that he plays with.
Free throw good, Edwards.
Second team foul. At the line for the away team, Anthony Edwards.
And so he makes both from the line. And it's Allen with the ball for Tampa. 4-point game. And a slam dunk by Lively.
Oh, man, talk about hang time. What a wicked double clutch finish.
Hey, when you have that kind of space, you're allowed to get fancy. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Right side O'Neal. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Well, involving guys with your eyes and seeing plays like this, that's a beautiful play by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Got a hand on it. Here's Edwards. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for New York.
Well, their length and anticipation reflected in their shot blocking totals, making the extra effort to close things out.
Well, they really cashed in on the break. I mean, it feels like they're hungry to get out, they're hungry to run, and they're not passing up any chances to leak out and score.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot clock at 5. Using his post moves to get the 2 points.
Gilgeous-Alexander is such a tough cover, especially at his size.
For 3, Allen. Pass to Keenan. Here's the 3. And again, no good by Tampa.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Harrington. Up top, Anunoby. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. O'Neal inside. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. O'Neal's got his second basket of the game. For 3, Allen. Kept alive.
Just a big play at this juncture of the game. Second chance points could be the key for them.
Impressive effort right there. That's what they need to mount a comeback. And it's going to be out of bounds. New York will have another go.
Coming onto the floor for your home team, number 13, Bam.
Gilgeous-Alexander looking it over. The kick out to Edwards. And Anunoby for 3. That one no good. Up in time. That shot no good. Anthony Edwards has been on display for New York. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. We'll be right back. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And from what we've seen from New York, what's your take so far?
Well, there's no reason to take risky shots when you can collect points at the rim.
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
New York leading by 8. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Pure from three-point range.
Three-pointer.
Anunoby's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. And we talk about guys who can really guard 1 through 5. OG Anunoby is one of them, Brent.
Yeah, OG can make your night a living nightmare the way he can guard. He chases around shooters. He's physical enough to deal with wings who like to play in the mid-range, and he's relentless on the defensive end of the floor.
And it's going to be out of bounds. New York will have another go. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. Clock at 6. Second shot opportunity. Harrington. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. And again, New York with the triple.
Love the focus here from SGA at the arc. He hates to waste those opportunities.
Into the lane.
Who doesn't love to see David take on Goliath? Their huge throwdown.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 5 points in the game. Screen by O'Neal. Anunoby with it. And it's Robinson picking him up. O'Neal inside. And from the field after that one, 3 for 4 now.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Here's Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
Great vision from Sean Livingston, scanning the floor and finding the man.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. And Tampa making a change here.
First personal foul. First team foul.
The home team on D. Trailing by 10. 6 on the shot clock. Screen by O'Neal. The shake. Second chance effort. He got a piece of it.
Porter standing at 6'10", but he's got that huge wingspan, able to swat that one away.
Pass to Livingston. On the wing, Porter. Here's Livingston from outside the arc. And Anunoby pulls it down.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Back to Edwards. Lets it fly. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Pass to Edwards. They set the pick. Another miss. Boy, they had their chance there. Couldn't get it to go. Allen on the wing. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Allen's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. The 3 is up. And the rebound goes to Tampa. For 3, Allen. O'Neal pulls it in.
Yeah, and the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Ooh, stolen by Allen. Allen on the wing. The three is up. And the three-pointer goes. And now it's just a 4-point New York lead. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Edwards with it. To stop the drought. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. New York out in front. They're up by 4. We've got more in store for you right after this. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's SGA. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Great movement in the pick and roll. Gilgeous-Alexander so decisive in that kind of set.
And over the last few years, SGA has emerged as an all-NBA level player, Brent. What's been the key to his success?
I think the key, BA, to him is his confidence. I think that he feels like he is overlooked on a nightly basis and does not get the respect he deserves. So he comes in with that chip on his shoulder, and he plays the entire game coming at any defense that people throw at him. He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open three when he's got it.
Oh, smart positioning by Covington. Just utilizing the corner to find a three-point opportunity.
A nice shot by Fernandez.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
The kick out to Williams. Outside Covington. 5 to shoot. And the rebound goes to Tampa.
He gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
And Darko Rajakovic has called a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Here's Tampa. It's a three-point game. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Pass to Drexler. Puts it up from 12. And the jumper is good. Drexler's got his first 2 points.
Yeah, there was a lack of intensity in the first half, but these teams have now turned it up.
You asked for those hustle plays earlier in the game. We're seeing them now.
For the lead. Here's Garnett.
2 minutes.
It's lively, high post. Offensive rebound. And another shot. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Garnett taking 2 shots.
Ties it up, and his next one could give him the lead. And the free throw is good. Now leading by 1. And here's Fox. Still no points. Inside. Outside, Williams. They set the screen. Shot clock at 6. Back to Fox. Pass to Adams. Tries again. Back to Fox. Another shot. Here's Adams. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. That's on Derek Lively. New York shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game. The free throw drops for Adams.
Well, Adams has his struggles at the free throw line, but he's making strides in that area and still has work to do.
Oh, wasted no time on that one. Kersey's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Outside Covington. Pass to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
And we see the speed and power. I mean, Williams shows off on that one.
Here's Garnett. Oh, they get a hand on it. They've got numbers. Here's Thompson. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in. And it's a 3-point New York lead.
How about that shot? Not exactly something drawn up by the coaching staff.
Pass to Lively. Here's Drexler. Oh, Adams with the block.
Well, he can be intimidating. Steven Adams, such a big frame down there, and great timing on that block.
The smart play. Wait and take the final shot.
Every second right now is valuable to you. That should be their strategy.
New York shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
Second team at the line for the away team, Williams.
And the first one at the line is good. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Here's Garnett.
Get up to throw down.
And that one is hammered home.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. New York out in front, up by 3. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Here's Livingston. And a big finish by Robinson.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. Pass to Williams. For 3, Covington. It's hauled in by Robinson. Porter looks it over. Drives to the hoop. And then Porter with the dunk.
And taking no prisoners as Porter gets up to the rim.
Down low. Adams, shot's good. And New York leads by 1. Tight ball game coming down the stretch.
Yeah, with 7 lead changes thus far, this has been a thriller.
Livingston. Out of bounds. It'll be New York's ball. A big group substitution here for Tampa. And we played through about a minute here in the fourth. Fox outside. Oh, Fox gets up and throws it down.
How about Fox just getting to the rim right there? Great to see him explode at times.
And Darko Rajakovic has called a timeout. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, guys, I got a chance to hear what Darko Rajakovic said to the team. They said in the huddle, this is it. No excuses. Let's figure out a way to win. A couple of players spoke as well, firing up their teammates. A great ending could be in store, guys.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. And the timeout called here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute played. All right, a chance to check in on Bam Adebayo. What do you have, Allie?
Hi, guys. The head athletic trainer for Tampa provided some information. The initial reports are saying that this is a serious injury and that he'll likely miss significant playing time. Initially, a return to the floor was in question, but now that's been answered with a resounding yes. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you. Sadly, that's not the news fans were hoping for, guys.
Definitely not. Seems like he's got a long, tough road ahead of him.
Yeah, and this makes it particularly rough for this team. Other teammates now are going to have to step up, and it seems like it's going to be an extended period of time, so not easy to do.
Oh, boy. Looks like he was injured there.
Yeah, that type of injury is always worrisome.
Oh, wow! Tremendous momentum building toward those final possessions.
Yeah, with 8 lead changes so far, it feels like this is going to come down to the last shot.
Oh, Thompson buries the tray.
Oh, in pressure moments, he's a guy you trust to make big shots.
Knocks it loose.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Left side, Williams. The basket's good off the assist from Fox. And New York leads by 5. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for New York.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
You also have to admire the way they've gotten out and run in transition. And they've run wide, they've run their lanes, they've been doing it with a great pace. And that's produced some easy scores.
Now, here's the lineup for your home team. Kevin Garnett, Sean Livingston.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds in time.
The ball goes to the away team.
Wow, potent offense. It's been fun to watch.
Just aggressive and effective, taking it right to the defense.
And it's Adams missing.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted.
New York leading by 5. Fox. .125 left in the game. Just 5 to shoot. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Personal foul.
Now that's good patience as Fox uses the pump fake, and that throws the defender off balance.
He gets the first, and that increases the lead to 6. Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 7-point game.
Yeah, the lead getting safer and safer as these free throws from the stripe go in.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's on De'Aaron Fox. First free throw is good, and that trims the lead to 6.
Well, after nearly being out of the lead, Livingston has found an incredible role, a true warrior.
A perfect trip to the line narrows the gap.
Outside, Williams. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. Williams has got 6 points in the quarter.
Have to get out on him. He'll burn you from there repeatedly.
Williams. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Ooh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that narrows the gap to 7.
In their position, they really need to cash in on every chance at the line.
Now Booker. Lively grabs the miss.
It all comes down to this possession. They must get points.
Well, you can't make any mistakes right here if you want to keep hope alive. Their execution has to be precise.
And here's New York now. They held a 12-point lead earlier. And it's slammed in by Adams.
Adams, no hesitation, and right to the rim.
Stolen by Booker. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Allen. Lets a three fly. And again, no good by Tampa. And here's New York now. They're on a 17-7 run. They swipe it. And here's the fast break. Knocks it down from distance. 5 ticks left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. And they go to the intentional foul. He drops the first one. And that makes it a 7-point lead. So he gets them both. And it's an 8-point ball game. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. And so they foul intentionally.
And you know what? We'll give them some credit for battling today, but this one is just about over.
Good on the first. And that'll put them up by 9.
2 shots.
Both good from the line that time.
Put a bow on this one. His composure at the line effectively ends it.
So New York wins it. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone cold silent.
And that's exactly what you got to do. You have to try to take the crowd out of it.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and our entire 2K Sports crew, this is Brian Anderson signing off. We'll see you later.
The NBA on 2K Sports welcomes you to Wednesday afternoon basketball. In this game, we'll see New York against Pittsburgh. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. From the sideline, we'll have David Aldridge. We'll be hearing from him in just a moment.
Here we go.
And Pittsburgh starts out with the ball. Towns with it. Pass to Adebayo. Now here's Westbrook. Just 5 on the clock. And finished off by Westbrook.
And Westbrook with 2 very loud points.
Now Harrington. Inside. Here's Covington. Outside for Harrington. Over Adebayo. To the left side wing. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Harrington. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
And it's always nice to get the easy look inside for your first points of the game.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
And Harrington, quite the role player. A big man with a soft stroke from deep. Prime time shooter when he gets it going.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That is his first foul of the game. And now just over a minute played here in the first. And the foul called on Edwards. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Johnson right side. Clock at 6. Puts up a deep 3. Pittsburgh needs to get off a shot here. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
New York ball.
First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Down low. Takes it out to Covington. Good on the triple.
And Covington knows this is a big part of his role to knock down threes.
Here's Pittsburgh with the ball. 4-point game. Outside Anthony. Fires for 3. To the inside. It's blocked by Shaq.
And the aggressiveness on display here from O'Neal. Terrific at turning shots away with that size and length.
Now here's Edwards. Count it.
And that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense. A quick move to the bucket. And you get the lay-in.
Here's Westbrook. 6-point game. And they get it. And it's Shaq with the rebound. Here's New York. And the rejection by Towns.
A firm denial by Towns, knocking it away with that tremendous length.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And Greg, it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to prove himself in the NBA.
There's so much to like about his game. As outstanding as his offense is, his defense cannot be overlooked. He is a lockdown presence when he needs to be.
Now here's Anthony. Shot clock at 5. Takes it inside. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, Melo right now is in attack mode and not settling for the jump shot, slashing apart this weakened defense.
Some nice passing by New York here. And here is Harrington. And Harrington throws it down.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
Edwards inside. Pass to Harrington. Shaq with the screen. To the paint. That one's in. His first shot this game.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
For 3 points, Harrington. And so it's New York with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for New York.
And guys, they've done a great job beating their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
Love the passing that they displayed at the start of the game. Great ball movement that's opening up some chances without really getting deep into the execution.
Pass to Shaq. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Harrington. Over Towns. And the basket by Harrington. Harrington's got the lead up to 12 now for New York.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Here's Daniels. Back to Adebayo. Pass to Towns. Tries again. And Adebayo with the lay-in.
Yeah, those possessions like zombies staying alive out there, courtesy of Bam Adebayo.
Well, G.A. Adebayo came from very humble beginnings.
Yeah, raised by his mother. And Kevin, Bam's main motivation in life was to get her out of that trailer. He worked extremely hard, and now arguably a top 25 player.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Out to Edwards. Goes back up. Edwards loves it in there.
Well, you see the size and the strength and that ability inside. Edwards can play like a power forward at times.
Back to Adebayo. Outside, Towns. Here's Adebayo. Out of bounds, New York takes possession. And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Pittsburgh making a switch here. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Still scoreless. Quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in. To the middle. Down to 5 on the shot clock. New York needs to get off a shot. And the basket by Harrington.
Gilgeous-Alexander with that height at his position allows him to do so many things other guys really pretty much dream of.
That'll be a 5-second call.
And to make that mistake at this time is tough to come back from.
Well, not making things easier on themselves right now, that's for sure.
No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in.
And you have to stay up on Edwards out there, which is dangerous because he's so good at going right around.
And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Pittsburgh making a switch here.
In for Pittsburgh, number 33, Miles Turner.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
And to make that mistake at this time is tough to come back from.
Well, not making things easier on themselves right now, that's for sure.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And stolen by Tatum. Here's Siakam. And finished off by Siakam.
And those are two loud points. Siakam flushes it without much effort.
Out to Edwards. It's Edwards on the wing. The steal. Outside Tatum. Turner trying to free himself up. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And you watch Jason Tatum, year to year, he is a model of consistency. Across the board, the numbers are pretty similar, and the effort never wanes.
And so Tatum nails them both.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Covington wide open. He fires. A three-pointer, no good. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. Pittsburgh shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game. That free throw good from Daniels. Pittsburgh trails by 13. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. In the corner, Wilkins with it. 6 on the shot clock. Outside Tatum. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. Scoreless thus far. For 3 points, Harrington. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
And so it's New York in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. New York leading by 16. It's Covington on the wing. And again, New York with the triple.
Beautiful stroke off the catch and shoot from Robert Covington that time.
Pass to Wilkins. Shot clock at 6. It's rebounded by New York. Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Covington. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Covington. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. Out to Edwards. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Pittsburgh trails by 19. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Robert Covington picks one up.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
That free throw good from Daniels.
2 shots.
Both free throws good from Daniels. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Hasn't made one yet. Pass to Harrington. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Harrington the screen. 6 to shoot. Out to Edwards. Off target from outside. Pittsburgh trails by 17. Siakam looking around. It's rebounded by New York. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Greg, in January 2024, Pascal Siakam was traded out of Toronto.
And he came into the league an older player from a mid-major school. The Raptors did a lot to help Siakam, turning him into an all-NBA caliber player.
New York moving it around. And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That's his first foul.
Oh, what a terrible foul there. The shot clock winding down, and he ends up bailing out the offense with a silly foul.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Brent, there can't be any question now that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has arrived as an NBA superstar.
No doubt about it, Kevin. I mean, you finish in the top 3 of MVP voting. That is a stamp of approval. SGA, even more feared players in the game, and this guy is on his way.
And that is just a deflating era on his part.
Yeah, he knows he shouldn't have made it, and that's just really overall a frustrating sequence that hopefully doesn't stick with him.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Unable to get the ball in bounds, they get called for the 5-second violation. Launches it. And again, New York with the triple.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits, and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Thompson up top. Back to Fox. Williams a screen. And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2. De'Aaron Fox, Brent, is a very special player, isn't he?
Well, Kevin, it's true. De'Aaron Fox is a blur in the open court, but it's his leadership that really has come along at such an early stage. And you think about the run that he went on with the Kings just a couple of years ago. He's not settling with that. He wants more. He wants to play in the postseason, and he's capable of getting any team there.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
Woo, one of his favorite moves right there, guys. Connects from three-point range. Thompson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Pass to Turner. The kick out to Wilkins. Now, here's Siakam. 4 on the shot clock. Over Williams. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Siakam's got his second bucket of the game to go. Outside, Fox. Williams with a clean look. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
This team did something in halftime, going from a mild-mannered half-court executing team to some heroic shooting in the second half.
All right, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. Brian Anderson here. With me tonight are analysts Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. And so here is Toronto. Down low. Oh, it's stolen. And they're running. And a two-handed jam.
Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
At 6'9", Bam Adebayo is on the shorter side of centers, yet he is elite defensively, Grant.
He's been top 5 in Defensive Player of the Year voting a bunch of times. Bam has an incredible motor, a great IQ, and he's a switchable big. That's huge in today's game. I just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Knocks it loose. Outside O'Neal. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. The kick out to Edwards. For 3. Sinks it from distance.
And this is how confident Edwards is. Feels like he can sink these shots whenever he wants.
Bird tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's Covington, and the jam by Covington.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Back to Curry. Pass to Lopez. Back to Curry. Lopez can't hit.
Fantastic defense, giving full effort.
Here's Harrington. And again, New York with the triple.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
Back to Lopez.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Lopez, the screen. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. You'll take it.
And so here is Toronto after the basket by New York on the other end. Curry, that's good.
They will take that option every time up the floor. Curry from the corner.
Outside Covington. Outside Edwards. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Edwards. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to O'Neal. Adebayo with a steal. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. To the left wing. The three. That won't go for him. Now 0 for 2. New York leading by 7. Toronto shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. And he makes the first. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Here's Edwards. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside Covington. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots over Curry. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so the first quarter is in the books. New York out in front. They're up by 6. Stay with us now as we get set to bring you quarter number 2 after this. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for New York.
Showing their energy so far, sprinting up and down the floor, getting out in transition and taking advantage.
Yeah, we got to talk about how pestering they've been on defense, forcing turnovers and finding ways to score off them.
Now here's Edwards. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot clock at 6. Outside Edwards. For 3, Covington. Rebounded by Cousins. Toronto trails by 6. For 3, George. And it's New York with a rebound. They've led by as much as 10. And stolen by Anthony. And Anthony slams it in.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
That's the last thing you need to happen down the stretch. Let's see how they respond to the devastating punch.
Here's Cousins. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
You want to run your offense through him, a reliable scoring option.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Out of bounds. It'll be Toronto's ball. And so here is Toronto. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
Now here's George. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. And the jam by George.
I like when Paul looks to score inside because he's more than capable of dunking it through.
They set a pick.
Home team foul. First personal foul. First team foul.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Right side Covington. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Clock at 4. And here's Edwards outside. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Edwards got 6.
Shooting the 3 with confidence. That's exactly what this team needs from Edwards.
Anthony with a bucket.
Certainly not the best look, but I admire the confidence to let it fly.
And something that makes SGA so dangerous on offense, his elite drive and kick ability.
Yeah, you have to load towards him when he comes off a high pick. He just draws so much attention and can find another cutter or a spot-up shooter. He has so much gravity to his game.
And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Toronto.
From the very start of this game, they have been giving the ball handlers trouble, using good pressure to force turnovers and get steals.
And not only that, you like how they're turning defense into offense, forcing turnovers and capitalizing.
Here's Edwards. Good work defensively by Cousins. Here's Toronto with the ball. They're on a 13-3 run. Out of bounds. It'll be New York's ball. .43 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. Cousins comes with the double team. Covington inside. Pass to Harrington. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Oh, unselfish basketball from Covington. Now, his teammates appreciate his willingness to hit them when they're open.
And so it's Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He brings it up for New York. Trailing by 2. There's a whistle. That goes on Carmelo Anthony. That's his first foul.
Now into the lineup for your home team, Julius Erving.
It's Covington on the wing. Pass to Harrington. Out to Covington. Fires the 3. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Toronto out in front, up 2. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Here's Fox.
Home team foul. Larry Keenan. First personal foul. First team foul.
And New York has possession. Pass to Thompson. Here's Adams. 6 on the shot clock. And there's a pick. Now here's Fox. Puts up a deep 3. The rebound by Duncan. Here's Keenan. Gets a hand on it. It's good on the putback. And Toronto leads by 4.
That's a pure effort play. Nice tip in.
And that's a skill you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? Here's Adams. Pass to Anunoby. Here's Williams. Out to Thompson. Anunoby with it. The rebound by Devin Booker. And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third. And Irving powers it home.
A power finish there as he breaks out the tomahawk.
You could feel the shake after that.
Good.
Thompson outside. Now here's Fox. Lets it go from deep. Thompson shot is off.
Good job by the D to stay with him and make that a tough 3.
Pass to Bird. Here's Duncan. Adams covering. Outside Booker. Fires for 3. Adams grabs the miss. New York trails by 6. Here's Fox. Fox lifts off and hammers it down.
Look at Fox get up. Okay, I see you flexing on him.
Here's Duncan. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Pass to Thompson. Back to Fox. And stolen by Booker. Here's Bird. From behind the arc. He buries it from 3. And now a 9-point Toronto lead.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
And here is Williams. Outside Anunoby. Pass to Adams. 4 on the clock. Stolen by Booker. Deflects the pass. Here's Keenan. Anunoby covering. Outside Booker. And again, Toronto with a triple.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
They've had great execution, and what stands out is that they're just taking what the defense gives them, not forcing anything.
Now here's Anunoby. Williams from long range. Knocks it down from distance. Williams has gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Counted from distance.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Here's Irving. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. No, stop it in there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity at a three-point play. Klay Thompson picks one up. Toronto shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game. And here's Fox. Here's Adams. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First personal foul.
It's his first trip to the line. And he drops the first. Toronto making a switch here. And Adams drops them both.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see a miss.
And so it's Toronto in a good situation, up by 13 points. To close the quarter. They're getting quality looks, and that's why they're shooting at such a high clip. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Toronto leading by 13. George feels it out a bit. And the jam by George.
Sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here, hanging up there like that. Pass to Williams. The basket's good off the assist from Fox.
A shot that Williams continues to work on. You love seeing these type of results.
To the inside. Adebayo. And finished off by Adebayo.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
George for 3. Pure from 3-point range.
And the defense has to be more aware of Paul George. You got to know how fast his trigger is.
Out to Fox. On the wing, Thompson. Back to Fox. Clock at 6. Here's the pick. Pass to Adams. There's the triple. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the 4th. Curry looking it over. Pass to Tatum. Just 5 to shoot. Let's go with a 3. Offensive rebound. Adebayo lays it up and banks it in. Adebayo's got 4 points this quarter.
A tireless worker at both ends. Adebayo imposing his will that time on the offensive glass.
And Anunoby gets it to go.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
Now here's George. Pass to Lopez. This one for 3. The shot won't fall. New York trails by 16. Thompson outside. Back to Fox. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson.
Look at how planted Fox is. He's primed to shoot the moment he gets it.
Adams with the ball. And Lopez picks him up. And the foul on Brook Lopez. That's his first foul of the game. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. And here's Thompson for 3. And again, New York with the triple.
Well, they're on the right path now, but still in a pretty big hole.
But this is a game again, and the other side has to be feeling a little bit nervous with how quickly that lead vaporized.
Pass to George. Lopez. Great positioning on the putback.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
Now here's Fox. Thompson outside. Pass to Adams. 6 to shoot. Inside. Anunoby hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. There's 47 seconds left in the fourth. Outside Curry. And a clear foul there as he shot the triple. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
This just demonstrates how fearless Curry is. Like, he knows how to get inside and draw plenty of fouls.
And he hits the first of 3. You know, for all the accolades thrown Stephen Curry's way, Richard, I've heard you say he might be the best conditioned player ever.
Absolutely. When you think about all the ground he covers every single game, his stamina is still something that I will always be impressed with.
Now here's Williams. Back to Fox. Out to Thompson. Lets a 3 fly. Rebound Toronto. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. The 3 from Curry. And again, Toronto, no good. Tipped. And so Toronto takes the win. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better energy.
Yeah, so true. They put on a show here at home, and I really think they had that extra swagger and confidence, too.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching. So long, everybody.